Hey guys, Ronin here. Welcome on back to the Retrocade. We are wrapping up our twin bill for Wednesday, carrying on with our first time playthrough of Final Fantasy VI for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. As always, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and ring the bell to be notified of the latest content. We post twice a day, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for the walkthrough, and then don't miss out on our special Sports Saturday and Sucker Punch Sunday features, where we play classic sports and fighting or fighting platform-based games from the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th generation. If there's a game you'd like to see featured on the channel in the future, drop me a comment, or you can follow us over on Twitter at @RetroCade, and it can be any game from the Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Nintendo, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, Neo-Geo, PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64, or PlayStation 2. So when I left you a little while ago, we did a bit of traveling here on this new part of the continent. We went from the town of Albrook over to Miranda, and now we're about to jump on some chocobos and head north towards the town of Zen. Our ultimate goal is to get to the Majick factory and free the Espers beasts that we're going to be utilizing for the rest of this game. We've already got a couple of them, but we haven't been able to use them yet. It's $100 to ride a chocobo, so we'll go ahead and do that. So let's see, we are heading north, so this is Miranda. It looks like we just keep heading due north, and eventually we will come to Zen. And it's T-Z-E-N. But I'm not seeing a town anywhere. Can't scale the mountains on this chocobo. That is one of the things I am curious about in this game, because I know and I remember very fondly in Final Fantasy VII, you were able to breed chocobos. And by breeding them, you were able to get them to do a whole host of different things. In fact, the only way you were able to get to some of the most coveted and powerful materia in that game, granted we don't have materia in this game, was by breeding chocobos. It was a tedious process, to say the least. But it was worth it in the long run. So let's see. Ride it all the way to the north to find Sen. Well, I rode it to the north, and I'm not finding it. Unless it is around this way. Okay, there's a town right here. We have found Sen. Okay. So it wasn't exactly north. It wasn't true north. It was north-ish, but at least we found it. That's the important thing. So we got 7,300 gil, and I've already got a fair amount of high potions. I don't need to worry about that just yet. I also don't need to worry about the inn, because we have been doing pretty well. So we have the air knife, full moon, bastard sword, and boomerang. So nothing new in here. Is there anything new in here? We have the reason hats, the helm, plate, shinobi gear. in the white dress. I should, in theory, get another one for Tina, but again, since we're not using her... But... I do wonder... when we get to... when it's time to do the run on the Majick Factory, if we have everybody in the party... then it might be worth our while to have that. Killed brutally by the Empire. Okay, almost all the young men in this town were forced to become Imperial soldiers, so they were all conscripted. Imperial Weapon Guardian is extremely powerful, but almost incapable of moving on its own. If you ever run into it, you'd be smart to run. Okay, well that's good to know. I suspect that'll be what happens when we run to the Majick Factory. So we've got the earring, the Hermes shoes, the black belt, and amulets. Now the black belt allows people to counter. And I've only got one. That might be helpful as well. Nothing here. It does irk me that there are chests back there that I can't get to. There's a gigantic door in the inner part of the cave on the eastern continent. I wonder what's beyond those gates sometimes. I'm worried. Okay. So are you going to let me in that house? I don't think they are. There's nothing to do over here. Sun's not here. I warn him that they're Imperial soldiers. That's not safe. Okay, what was this? Mom says dangerous outside. I don't see anything too threatening. That must be him. Okay, I already talked to you. Already talked to you. Okay. So now it looks like we need to move south to go to Vector. And once we hit Vector, then we should be ready to go ahead and take a crack at the Majick Factory. So southward we go. Grass worms. He torches them, that works fine for me. Lock levels up and get a little bit more gil. Yeah. There's still a potion for it. I'll take that. Egger with a huge swatch. To take it out. Okay. Let's head down this way. Or are we back where we started? I think we are back where we started. I recognize that bit of desert. Which, if that's the case, isn't too terrible a thing. It just means we have to go back around the mountains to get over to Vector. If anything, we're stocking up, we're replenishing the gill a little bit. Yep, because there's our airship. So, we took a big loop for no real reason. And the Joker's decided he's not having any of this fight. I'm good with that. As Edgar dons a hockey mask and goes full Leatherface on the dog. As I've been saying through this whole playthrough, it is fascinating to think what sort of stuff was considered passable 25 years ago in terms of content. Because there's a lot of stuff that's in here, especially the way the characters are written. Because I keep saying Edgar's the creepy Night King, and Setzer made his introduction in a way that would usually result in at least one restraining order. And granted, we're also thinking about it in terms of what was originally written into the game by the Japanese creators. And I just, some of it would be more acceptable. I don't think people would be that freaked out about the idea of Edgar busting out the chainsaw, or busting out the hockey mask when he uses that chainsaw attack. But there's some other stuff that I don't think would fly now if this game was being developed today. So this is the Imperial capital of Vector. You're an eyesore. Get out of here. Okay, well. General Celis decided to change sides to the returners, but I can't figure out why. The odds against them are staggering. Well, she's standing right here, Mac. No. Oh, he's to fight two guards? That the best you got? What did she just do? Ooh, shield us up. Okay. Was not anticipating that, but I will take it. What do you have in the weapon shop? Okay, you got Sakura Fubu, which I have not given to Sakura Fubuki. Attack 112. Well, I will put it in Shadow's hands in case he needs it. I should get one more bastard sword. I think what I can probably do is I can go ahead and sell some stuff, because at this point there's a lot of things I have that I won't need. I don't need the mithril swords anymore. I don't need, well, the thunder rod will be helpful, but I don't need the air knife. Although it does say wind elemental. Okay, I'm going to hold off on that for the moment. I have the rune blade. Evade attacks. The Great Sword. Don't need that. Don't need the Iron Helms anymore. Got 3 Mithril Plate. Got 2 Iron Armor. I don't need those anymore. And that should be, yeah, that's 8,200. Buy another one of those. And what do we have around here? Okay. Do you have anything new and exciting in here? Headbands, reason hats, mithril plate, shinobi gear, white dress. Alright, I've already got the white dress. Raises MP by a little bit. I'll get 1. What else can I get rid of here? Don't need large shields. Let's see. Keep the Kempo gear. Keep the Kaiser Knuckle. Keep the dress. Keep the Shinobi gear. Alright. Oh man, what have you got? Strike the Imperial soldiers, and you can jump onto that steel tower via those boxes and sneak into the Majick Research Institute. No. So we are already at the factory. Aha. So that's there. We got guards and everything up here. Are there ways into these doors? No. Colonel Leo doesn't have the ability to use magic. He's a truly honorable man. I like him much better for it. Okay. Is there anything interesting in here? The pub. Yes, I would. And any Imperial soldier can have the power magic infused into them. Okay. Another tidbit. Used General Kefka early on before the method of transferring magic was perfected. Kefka lost his mind in the process, started hating everybody. So we have a little bit of background more on Kefka. Alright. Uh-oh. Alright, we stole a potion. Yeah. Alright, takes out one sergeant. Man, these mutts are ferocious. Finally takes one out. There we go. Gal levels up, Edgar levels up, 1200 gil. Alrighty. Well, I could have told you that. But, if that's the case, then do your best. Alright. So I don't have to worry about healing up any more than that. But, what I'm going to do is, for the moment, I'm going to save this. Alright, well, we might as well give this a whirl, since we're at the Majick factory. I thought we were going to have to go somewhere else. Turns out we don't. Let's do it. Alright, so where are we supposed to go? Let's see here. There we go. Alright, so we are in. I have to keep an eye out for a hook. So we're in the factory. So I'll tell you right now, this one may run a little longer than I originally envisioned, only because I wasn't anticipating being already at the factory and getting a run at the other Espers. But we've got a good amount of high potions. We've got standard potions. Everybody's equipped with good armor. We're not having to worry about the rest of the party. Oh, nice. What I might end up doing, if we can get through this, is prior to Friday, we'll go back to the Veldt and see what I can do with teaching Gao some new potential skills, since we've got all these additional ones. There were some I was told that we would get on the last trip there, though, that we didn't get either. So I need to do a little bit more research and figure out what's the best way to get those. Okay, I need to get on that hook. But how? Nope. Ooh, there's something here. See, flame tongue. What is this? Hello. Alright, so instead of giving that to him, I'm going to give this to her. Alright, so you gotta go back over this way. Now, you would think that by giving Edgar the flame tongue that might help out. Oop. As far as attack goes, but his best weapons are still this crossbow. We stole the mithril plate. Get another one of those. That'll be helpful in a pinch. Another potion. Ow. Alright, come back here. Okay. Go down through the tube on the right side. Well, I missed whatever was there up top. Well, we got an X potion out of it. Thunderblade. Okay, this one I will give... Or... Conversely, can I give that to Locke? I can. That helps his speed, evasion, and magic evasion. But this helps him with straight attack and magic. Okay, so maybe it'd be better to give it to Edgar, now that I look at it. There are a few times where it is helpful to attack with him. Man, Celeste is getting rocked here. That takes out two of them. See, here, there's no real point in utilizing the crossbow where there's just one target. And, wow! That fire just completely torched them. Medicine. And I understand that I'm missing stuff, and it's not intentional, but then again, I never intended this to be a straight 100% playthrough. You know, this is a first-time playthrough for me, so there's going to be times where I will miss out on critical stuff that may or may not help us down the road, I genuinely don't know. Hopefully I can go back and get those things. I'd like to be able to. Woof. Literally. These hounds are brutal. And I gotta remember not to cast break on these things. So utilizing the commander enemy skill is not that helpful. It is hard to keep track of what all the enemy skills do. Like, I know what Zagrum does, I know what the Motor Guard does, because they're similar creatures. I know what the Templar does, because the Templars cast fire, which is great. More Dragonite boots. So, for instance, I'll use the Templar in this fight. Whoop. Alright, took out that mutt. Heal Edgar while I'm at it. We've got another tent. Roasted the sergeant. And again, I don't need to attack with a crossbow. Ooh! How you doing? I wasn't anticipating that showing up. I'll gladly take it, don't get me wrong. And that might change how I approach this fight a little bit. And if the Guardian we're fighting is particularly susceptible to thunder, ooh, watch out. And being in a big mechanical factory like this, it stands to reason that it very well could be. Program 85. Well, you missed with whatever program that was, and you are gone. See, Gold Shield. Alright, I'm going to give that to her. Back down this way. Unless there's anything over here. Proto-armor. Ow. Ow. Ooh, we stole another mithril mail. That's good. Program 35 is blocked. stole a high potion for our trouble. Alright, let's see if this works with that Thunderblade again. Nope. So it doesn't guarantee every time, but... Ah! That there's a percentage opportunity to be able to fry or zap whatever we're attacking. Like so. That I will gladly take. That may make this fight considerably more interesting. Okay, can't go that way. We're fighting onions. Whack. Torch that one. See what he does with the auto bow gun. Does he get all four of them? He does. And they're all gone. And we have $500 for our effort. And more onions. The other nice thing about having the enemy skills is that they don't utilize his magic points. Ooh, gold helm. Okay, her evasion drops, but her magic defense and standard defense go up. Whereas the Reason had the magic defense goes up and the magic evade goes up. Alright. Well, I'll keep decking her out in the gold. More mutts. We're getting a lot of tents out of this. It might be worth my while, before we get to the end of this, to utilize one. I haven't used one yet. Primarily because I know they're not cheap. And historically in Final Fantasy games, they tend to be in limited supply anyway. Okay, Celis is leveled up. There's another treasure chest over there. That should take them all out. We got another tent. Okay. But I can't use it here. I still have to be outside. Alright. Well, I'm going to take a minute here. Heal everybody up. And again, trying to use the principle of not burning through potions if you don't have to. Okay, we can't get down that way. Woof. I'm liking the fact that my guys can at least absorb that sort of damage. I'm not liking that they're taking so much of it, but be that as it may, okay, let's see here. Back around one more time to the center. Alright, so we missed out on quite a few potentially good things. Namely, stuff like a Zephyr Cape. There might be a Blizzard Blade in here, too. Oh, wow! Got pelted with rockets. Well, I mean, I've spoken too soon about thinking this might be... Well, I never thought it was going to be a cakewalk, but still. Alright, there's got to be a way down from here. Let's see. Boots. Left side. Background one more time, and in the center, at the top of this area, you can step onto the conveyor belt. Alright, that wipes the onions out. Not these guys again. Alright, I can handle the laser, but when you start launching those rockets again, we're gonna have problems. Still another mithril mail. Catch him with the bioblast. And take them both out. Well, now that we're leveling up, I think it's helping our attack posture overall. I see. So now we go this way on conveyor belt with the rest of the armor. And Kefka is here. I'm a living god. Ha ha. Oh, really? And then she'll revive the 3 gods of battle. Oh, loony. No, that was uncalled for. Well, no sooner do we take a step out than we gotta run into stuff. Excellent. You know what? I'm just going to try and attack these guys straight on with him and see if that will... So I can get his Thunderblade to go. Still a potion. Still no fire yet. And now she is confused. Alright, well, this is the only way we can go. So it's Ifrit. There's no point in me using fire on him. And I suspect wow. Rama didn't trust in those powers. So now we've picked up Ifrit and Shiva, and we've hit a save point. So, this is a perfect place for me to call this one good since we've run a lot longer than I anticipated, but what we have done is we've untapped 2 more Espers to have at our disposal. So, in the next episode, it looks like what we'll end up doing is heading out of this factory, hopefully, and carrying on with the quest, but my suspicion is we're going to run into something a lot bigger and a lot heavier along the way. So in the meantime, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and ring the bell to be notified of the latest content. Don't miss out on Sports Saturday and Sucker Punch Sunday. They're coming up quick. I haven't picked out my games quite yet, but I will let you know when we do. Follow me on Twitter at @Retrocade, and if there's any games you'd like to see featured from the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, Neo-Geo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, or PlayStation 2, leave them in the comments below, along with any gaming-related or other related questions you might want me to answer. It's an open platform, and I'm hoping I'll be able to use it until Friday. My name is Ronin. It's been great. Enjoy the rest of your hump day, everybody, and I will talk to you then. Bye.